Crosses stumps, that's good batting, or is it? No.
वीज की तरफ से और बहुत ही यहाँ पर
who's working hard, perfect role model.
So I've got in used to injury prone guy, but absolutely loved. Yeah, he was, yeah, exactly. And cricket वो pencil ruler भी निकाल दिया उन्होंने वहाँ पर.
Right. Okay. So obviously we'll get to figure out. We'll get to see what they do. It's a full game, so it is due to start. As to who has won the toss and decided to do what. Okay. Yesterday, the sides that won the toss, both these sides were in action. They won the toss, and of course they decided to field first up. Yeah, they're bowling. That's fairly clear. That Ruturaj Gaikwad has indicated that. They are happy to bowl out there. And it's been the pattern in a sense, but it's been a bit of a pattern, at least yesterday we got to see that.
It's generally, honestly, when
I remember we were discussing whether they should have played with an extra seamer.
An out-and-out seamer.
Because if you're going to bowl first. But if you've got someone like Shivam Dube who can chip in with a couple of overs and then get your spinners into play, for me that seemed to be the right 11.
I know in the overall scheme of things, it's a hugely important game, but at a very individual level, how big is it for the likes of a few players who are knocking on the doors of Team India, so to speak, to be regular contenders?
I'll tell you this from my experience.
Sure.
Right? Because I was part of the Commonwealth Games in 98 when they took place in Kuala Lumpur. And I remember that was the first time I got picked for India. There was another team that went to Canada for the Sahara Cup, and there are two teams. And those games in the Commonwealth Games weren't official ODIs. So a lot of my friends, my close friends, were saying, "Oh, unlucky, you could have been on the official team that went to Canada." But I wanted to go to the Commonwealth Games because you had the chance of winning a Commonwealth medal. And I felt that this opportunity might not come again. Who knows when India might take part in the Commonwealth Games again. But I felt that I would get an opportunity to play in an official ODI at some point if I kept doing well. Similarly, from a collective point of view, these guys who are there in the Asian Games, they have a chance of winning the Asian Games gold. A lot of them have already played for India. They know what it is to play for India in an official ODI. These are also official T20. These are also official T20s. Sure. So I think more than looking at it from an individual point of view, are they knocking on the doors of the Indian team, or will they be able to stake a claim in that Indian team? They've got to be thinking, we've got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity over here.
That's an excellent point. I mean, Akash, as Rohan says, I mean, it's something that a few of those famed names in the history of cricket might never have or never have had, actually, in terms of medals.
Exactly. And whenever it might happen again, and if India won't be available for this team or to go to the Asian Games and play. So yes, it is an opportunity once in a lifetime for almost everyone that is there. Who's there, this is your opportunity. Go ahead and win the gold. Because, see, the other part of the story is, there is VVS Lakshman there. People are watching. So BCCI, the selectors, Ghare is sitting somewhere watching.
Anil Kumble was there, Harbhajan was there. I remember these four. Also remember the fact that we played Australia in a league game. Australia were, I think, about 80 or 90 for 5 or 6. Big caught behind of Tom Moody, not given out. And he and Steve Waugh went on to have a big partnership.
See, for someone who doesn't remember what he did last week.
I'll tell you why I remember this. Because I was so shattered, because if we had won that game, we go into the semi-finals.
Fair enough.
And it was at that crucial juncture, because I always only think about the medal, the medal point of view. That crucial juncture to have that decision go against us and then to not win the game, I thought, oh.
Experiences in life. Right, time now to head into a very, very short break. India winning the toss and opted to bowl. We'll take a look at the teams when we come back on the other side of the short break.
देखें कौन नया खिलाड़ी आया है, समझा देते हैं। प्यार से समझाएंगे।
10 फ्लेवर्स, अब बॉटल में भी। Oh so smooth.
Last month pottery, इस month DJing.
अरे यार, अगर हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिलता रहे तो हर महीने कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग होना चाहिए कि नहीं? क्योंकि मेरा बैंक जो है वो मेरी तरह तुम्हारी तरह है, यंग एंड फ्रेंडली।
चंद के साथ
कैसे? चलिए ये भी बता देते हैं।
बस croma.com पर या किसी भी क्रोमा स्टोर पर QR कोड के जरिए खेलिए द क्विक 5 क्विज बाय क्रोमा और पाइए ये मौका और जीतिए कई एक्साइटिंग इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स।
और बताएं।
ये मौका सिर्फ क्रोमा कस्टमर्स के लिए, तो जल्दी कीजिए।
बस यही एक तरीका है।
बदलो बदलो, आदत बदलो।
बदलो बदलो, आदत बदलो। अब नजदीकी बैंक जाकर फटे पुराने नोट्स BI कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Back on Sony Sports Network just a while from now. We will have the first ball in just about 2 to 3 minutes actually. India winning the toss. They've decided that they are going to field first up. And Rohan Gavaskar, it's no changes from the one that we got to see earlier.
What the pitch is, you would expect them to go with the same side, and they've done exactly that. So, very strong looking side there. I really like the way the spinners have bowled. And
15th over, but that's the lineup for Afghanistan. That's got some really good names, Akash, there.
They do, actually. From Mohammad Shahzad, right at the top. Then you get Kareem Jannat, who was playing for Afghanistan's main team not too long ago. Gulbuddin Naib is there. Fareed Ahmed is a decent pace bowler. You got Kai Sam. But they'll be tested. See, let's be fair, this team is going to test them. You are batting first and you know pretty well that that is when you collapse. So it'll be an interesting way to see how they approach this innings, keeping in mind that 130 is more than enough on this surface.
a very important point that sometimes you think of a total beyond your reach. We think of, should we get to 160 and you end up getting to 80, 90 or 100. So that's a really important point that Akash makes.
Good crowd. Going to get, it's India winning the toss. It's the gold medal encounter. India up against Afghanistan.
अरे यार, अगर हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिलता रहे तो हर महीने कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग होना चाहिए कि नहीं? क्योंकि मेरा बैंक जो है वो मेरी तरह तुम्हारी तरह है।
हाय मॉम, फिर से शॉपिंग? बाबूजी, आपने इसे बिगाड़ के रखा।
लिमिट में करो तो कुछ बुरा नहीं होता है।
बिना लिमिट शॉपिंग करेगी आपके कार्ड पे ऐड ऑन जो है।
मैंने तो कार्ड पे लिमिट सेट कर दिया। अच्छा, इसके फायदे ये हैं कि रिस्क कम हो जाता है।
नेक्स्ट टाइम ये पिंक ड्रेस। यू आर द लिमिट।
लिमिट तो सेट है। RBI कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Network. This broadcast is co-presented by Hyundai, JSW, Limca Sports, PaisaBazaar.com, LIC, Ultratech, and Amul, banking partner State Bank of India, in association with Panasonic and Parle G.
Between these two sides, Afghanistan has been consistent when it comes to the Asian Games. And company to go ahead and do exactly what is asked of them. The first thing that you're noticing is the amount of people that have turned up to watch this game. It was few and far between over the last, week or so. But look at the number of Indians that have turned up. You know it's a grand final. You know there's an opportunity. It's an historic occasion here. It's India up against Afghanistan. Some good names in that Afghanistan side.
Number 2.
And India has gone in with an unchanged side. Just in case you're tuning in a bit late, it's India that have won the toss. And they've decided to field first. In the commentary box, this is RK here in the company of Rohan Gavaskar. Good morning, Rohan.
Good morning, RK.
People that have turned up to watch this game. It was few and far
Arshdeep
between.
Number 59.
We'll start proceedings. Mohammad Shahzad, the openers for Afghanistan.
Yeah, there's a quick question there to the umpire. Is it still a full 20-over game? Somebody asked. I thought I heard. Yes, it is a full 20-over game. It is Zubaid Akbari alongside Mohammad Shehzad. Good to see. Arshib wanted to go even before you're asked to go for it. But this is a big one. We'll be keen to see how Afghanistan go with it. Plenty of spinners in that Indian side. Right, ball number 1 in this grand final. Here's a big opportunity for every one of those athletes to go ahead and represent their country and put their best foot forward. Just as you have a dream of putting your best foot forward and building a dream home for yourself. Bit of extra bounce on the pitch, as you might have come to expect, no? Just a bit kicked up a little bit.
Well, you've come to expect that. We've seen that in every game that's been played over here so far. So as a batter, you're also, in a sense, mentally prepared that it's going to be uneven. Good swing there. Excellent swing there from Arshdeep. Fabulous line and length as well.
Presented. Sense a bit of swing. Jitesh was happy with that. Indicated that there was a bit of movement here. Had about 4 overs of seam bowling yesterday. 16 by the spinners in that semi-final clash against Bangladesh. Oh, lovely! How did that miss the off stump?
Excellent start from Arshdeep. This is now where it'll be interesting to see if we see a big shot. A big aggressive shot to put pressure back on Arshdeep, because at the moment Arshdeep on top of things.
Tried to go for one through square. Yeah, you could sense that Arshdeep was up for the battle, isn't it? Even in the previous game, we saw how he started, and he started with a lot of fire, a lot of zip was Arshdeep. Yeah, got that length spot on, a bit of swing there. Wonderful to see the left-arm seamer bowl the way he did in the previous encounter. And we're back live. Good 4 deliveries for Afghanistan. Mohammad Shehzad on strike. We've seen a lot of Mohammad Shehzad over the years. One of the poster boys when we got to see Afghanistan in the early days. Very vocal behind the stumps. Loves those big hits.
Yeah, very charismatic cricketer. Has that big personality about him. And you know you're always going to be entertained when he's playing. As you said, vocal behind the stumps, always chirping with the bat, aggressive, plays the big shots, doesn't take a backward step. So as a cricket fan, you're always excited when you see Mohammad Shehzad playing, because you know something or the other is going to happen.
His first ball in the final, what's it going to be?
पहली बार एशियन गेम्स के मंच पर होगा क्रिकेट का महासंग्राम और चारों तरफ मचेगा एक ही शोर। आप और मैं मिलकर लगाएंगे हुंकार।
Young in his career, has had about 8 first-class games. Is Zubaid Akbari,
Cricket for you guys, not for us.
23-year-old,
It's okay. Yeah, come on.
up against Shivam Dubey from the other end. A good stop that. Yeah, this is the gold medal game that you are watching, but prior to this, you had Bangladesh winning the bronze medal. A huge moment for Bangladesh. It just shows how much it means to them, how much that medal means to them. Look, when you talk about the history of the Asian Games, yes, there have been medals won by Bangladesh, but not as much as they would have hoped for or liked. So, and therefore, this is a massive occasion for Bangladesh and Bangladeshi fans who are watching this. Slashed it and slashed it well for a boundary. Good to see that.
Well, we've spoken about the fact that on a surface like this, anything that's a bit short would be easier to play, easier to score runs against. On this occasion, Shivam Dube just dropping it a little bit of short. Width.
Oh, it's just seemingly hit huge, but that is not to be. He hasn't timed it, which means it's Arshdeep that has picked up that catch, and therefore Shivam Dube picks up his first wicket. 5 for 1.
देखें कौन नया खिलाड़ी आया है, समझा देते हैं, प्यार से समझाएंगे। ये तो अपनी जुबान है।
जुबान एक हो तो दिल भी एक होने चाहिए। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
एंजॉय कर स्मूथ के 4 जबरदस्त फ्लेवर्स, अब बॉटल में भी। ओ सो स्मूथ।
जल्दी करो यार, प्लीज जल्दी।
दूसरा कोई मैच है क्या?
ऐसा ही कुछ है यार, बैंक जाना है दादाजी को लेके।
हाँ यार, उम्र होने पर कभी कभी मदद तो लगती है,
पर बैंकिंग में नहीं। वैसे भी आरबीआई कहता है सीनियर सिटीजन सबसे पहले। अगर आप 70 साल से ऊपर हैं और आप बैंक नहीं जा सकते तो बैंक आएगा आपके पास जरूरी सेवाएं लेकर, वो भी वाजिब दरों पर।
सीनियर सबसे पहले। आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
मिलेगा यहीं।
The new batter is Noor Ali Zadran, easily one of the more experienced cricketers in that Afghanistan camp. 35 years. He's been playing international cricket for about 14-15 years now. You're on strike because Zubair Akbari wanted to go big, but was able to find only Arshdeep in that mid-on area.
सरदार जी की कर रहे हो? गुजारा को
Good one there. A bit of hesitation, a direct hit. A bit earlier. Could have been different.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, it was so evident that the batter's made his crease. The only thing that you could do by getting a direct hit is give another run. If that ball ricochets in another direction, that's an extra run.
There's a fair bit of chatter. The audio via the stump microphones. A bit more. Was that a hedge? No. 5 for 1.
What we have is more than just a feeling. It's what we believe in. Now that you've changed, we'll be the same. 'Cause you're way ahead now.
बैंक के इतने सारे चार्जेस?
ये मेरे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के सर्विस चार्जेस हैं। ज़ीरो
चार्जेस?
क्योंकि मेरा बैंक भी मेरी तरह, सॉरी तुम्हारी तरह है, यंग एंड फ्रेंडली। ये क्या कर रही हो?
लाइन के उस पार जब होगा हार और जीत का फैसला, तब काम आएगा मेरे और मेरे देश का हौसला। कभी इधर तो कभी उधर, दंगल करेगा हमारा हर एक।
Shazad. This is just the second ball that he's facing. I'm just waiting for one over mid-wicket. That's his area that he smashes through, or through covers for that matter.
Yeah, even in this shot, he was looking at shaped up to hit it over mid wicket, trying to get that big heave. But cleverly bowled by Arshdeep.
Oh, good delivery there. Just Jitesh is a tall man. I mean, just look at where he collected that ball. Just looked so good that.
Well, I think this is good bowling, especially because it's the length that he's hitting. This was the first over again. Just keep your eye on the lengths that he's bowling. On a pitch like this, where you're a little tentative about the bounce, the uneven bounce, what you really want is to hit that length. Where batters think, should I go on the front foot? Should I not? Is it going to bounce a bit more?
Just keeping the batter guessing at this point in time is Arshdeep. Yeah, two experienced campaigners at the crease for Afghanistan. Mohammad Shehzad and Noor Ali Zadran. They would have, or they have seen the evolution of cricket in Afghanistan over the years. Formed the core of teams in the past. He's trying to hit it over the top. Has he got enough? Well, he's got a boundary, is Mohammad Shehzad.
Boundary for Afghanistan.
Yeah, just give himself a little bit of room there, Mohammad Shehzad. The ball. Welcome boundary for Afghanistan.
You change, we'll be the same, 'cause you're way ahead now.
Last month pottery, this month DJing.
अरे यार अगर हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिलता रहे तो हर महीने कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग होना चाहिए कि नहीं? क्योंकि मेरा बैंक जो है वो मेरी तरह सॉरी तुम्हारी तरह है, यंग एंड फ्रेंडली।
देखें कौन नया खिलाड़ी आया।
Hey girls, hi, congratulations. आज तो पार्टी चाहिए। पहले चैंपियन के साथ सेल्फी लेंगे। आइडिया, यही करते हैं पार्टी। पिज्जा पार्टी, ये। चल अपना कार्ड और पिन दे।
मेरे कार्ड की डिटेल्स मैं खुद ही डालूंगी। आरबीआई कहता है अपना पिन, ओटीपी, सीवीवी या इंटरनेट बैंकिंग पासवर्ड किसी के साथ शेयर ना करें। ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग सिर्फ अपने कंप्यूटर, मोबाइल और सिक्योर नेटवर्क से करें।
3 overs gone, 10 for 2.
Number 5.
Gold medal match between India and Afghanistan here at Hangzhou.
Songdad.
You've had 3 overs of seam. Now it's up to the spinners. That's how things have been from India's perspective. It's Washington Sundar who's ready. Found a lot of purchase from this track was Washington. Yeah, what about this one, Ron? I'm obviously nowhere close to the handle, the glove, the bat. Unfortunately, Mohammad Shehzad had to go. But we saw something similar with Ruturaj Gaikwad, isn't it? He was quick to indicate in the last game.
Pick up 2. Oh, this could be close. This could be close. Yeah, the Indian team think they've got them.
It is.
It's another 6.
रिचार्ज जल्दी रिचार्ज करा। ये क्या किया?
मैच तो गया।
पेमेंट कैसे करेंगे?
टोकनाइज कार्ड से।
टोकन?
हाँ, ऑनलाइन।
देखें कौन नया खिलाड़ी आया है। समझा देते हैं, प्यार से समझाएंगे। ये तो अपनी जुबान है।
जुबान एक हो तो दिल भी एक होने।
देखें कौन नया खिलाड़ी आया है। समझा देते हैं, प्यार से समझाएंगे। ये तो अपनी जुबान है।
जुबान एक हो तो दिल भी एक।
believing. Now that you've changed, we'll be the same. Cause you're way ahead now.
No, no, no! Oh, there's an opportunity. The non-striker's in. Another run out. Seems okay. Seems okay, the batter.
Ringo. Extra. His bat's gone past it. Yeah, past whether you're a medium pacer or a spinner.
Yeah, look at how well he's bowled, Sai Kishore, in the last game. Again, there's a bit of hesitation. Eventually made it.
Number four boys, come on boys.
Yeah, just a quick word on the fans as well of Afghanistan. They travel.
Over the last few years, my second team is Afghanistan. So when India is not playing or if India is not participating in that tournament of Afghanistan are playing another team, I always want Afghanistan to do well.
और फास्ट बॉलिंग से भी
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
What we have is more than just a feeling. It's what
That's why I always maintain it's
अब चलता नहीं है, प्रॉपर चलाना पड़ता है।
राजू
शहबाज अहमद को पिछले मैच में भी कम ओवर मिले थे। यहाँ एक्चुअली स्पिनर्स इतने सारे खेल रहे हैं कि सबको बराबर ओवर कराना बड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है।
सेमीफाइनल मुकाबला में भी यही हुआ था। वहाँ पर भारत ने बहुत ही आसानी से वो जीत दर्ज कर ली थी 9 विकेटों से। काफ़ी सारी गेंदें भी बची हुई थी। कुछ उसी सोच के साथ आज टीम उतरी है ये गोल्ड मेडल इनकाउंटर के लिए भी। थोड़ा अच्छा
बहुत बार ना घुटना जमीन पे लगाना पड़ता है सफल होने के लिए। कमाल का एक कमाल ही शॉट था।
और इस विकेट पे लेंथ के साथ साथ बहुत जरूरी है कि लाइन भी उचित होनी चाहिए। यहाँ पर अगर आप थोड़ी बहुत रूम देंगे
जमा करोगे तो फिर भुगतोगे। चलो
अच्छा खत्म करना, शाबाश शाबाश।
या फिर तिलक वर्मा के हाथ खुलवाए जाएंगे क्योंकि एक लेफ्टी मैदान पे मौजूद है अभी। टर्न बाउंस 7 समा।
SBI, banker to every Indian.
Amazon एक्स्ट्रा कैशबैक और बैंक।
मुकाबला है, गोल्ड मेडल जीतना है। मैच को ज्यादा लंबा ना खींचे तो बेहतर रहेगा, तो अपने सबसे बेहतरीन स्पिनर के पास गए हैं फटाफट।
और ये साझेदारी को तोड़ना जरूरी है भारत के लिए। कमाल और जाजाई के बीच में जो ये
आपको सबको बताएंगे।
डिफिकल्ट टेक है ये। मैं देखना ये चाहता हूँ एक यंग कीपर में कि उन्होंने बॉल को परखा है कि नहीं ठीक से। और अगर वो राशिद खान लेग स्पिन एकेडमी आका जिसके बारे में आपने बात की है, तो उस तरह से अफगानिस्तान में भी कई
इजी सेफ एंड फास्ट है। हमने तो इनको डिजिटल पेमेंट करना सिखा दिया, आपने ये सेल्फी लेते हैं, ये हमारे जमाने का है। आरबीआई कहता है कि
डिजिटल पेमेंट अपनाओ,
औरों को भी सिखाओ।
What we have is more than just a feeling. It's what we believe in. Now that you've changed, we'll be the same. 'Cause you're way ahead now.
देखें कौन नया खिलाड़ी आया है। समझा देते हैं, प्यार से समझाएंगे। ये तो अपनी जुबान है।
जुबान एक
तो कबड्डी का गोल्ड मेडल मैच भी शुरू होने वाला है, ईरान वर्सेस भारत। मजा आएगा। एक और चाहिए गोल्ड। इधर इंडिया खेल रही है अफगानिस्तान के सामने भी। दो गोल्ड मेडल के मैचेस साथ साथ। यूर स्पॉइल्ड फॉर चॉइसेस। अच्छी है, लेकिन ये ऐसी वाली चॉइसेस के लिए स्पॉइल होना भी अच्छा लगता है। और हमारी लड़कियों ने तो देखो गोल्ड मेडल जीता भी, और 100वां गोल्ड मेडल जो था, नहीं 100वां मेडल जो था, और हमारा 25वां जो गोल्ड मेडल था वो हमारी लड़कियों ने दिलाया। आई लाइक इट।
और कुछ वही हालत क्रिकेट में भी हुई है आकाश। हमारी लड़कियों ने क्रिकेट में गोल्ड मेडल जिता दिया है, और अब यहाँ पर पुरुषों का मौका है। तो दोनों तरफ कबड्डी और क्रिकेट में यही समानताएं हैं, पर ये बहुत ही दिलचस्प मुकाबला होने वाला है कबड्डी में। इंडिया वर्सेस ईरान। ईरान की भी एक स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है कबड्डी की।
नहीं, ये साधारण गेंद थी एक्चुअली। ये तेज भी थी, शॉर्ट भी थी, वाइड भी थी, और इस वजह से उस पे चौका भी है।
इस खिलाड़ी ने अच्छी बल्लेबाजी की है अभी तक। एकमात्र ऐसा अफगानिस्तान का बैटर जो ऐसा लग रहा है कि परख लिया है कि इस विकेट पर किस तरह के शॉट्स उचित होंगे लगाना, और इसीलिए इंतजार करके शॉट्स लगाए हैं। इस